Hello, everybody. I am so super excited that you are part of my YouTube channel. This is part two, take two, because the other one apparently the volume wasn't coming through. With all this new technology, then what's going on is sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't get it as right. So here we are. I'm Dr. Stacey Yeager, and I am here to talk to you about two things today. One is how to look your best this new year, how to look your best, how to be on top, how to make sure that it's all about you this year. Second thing is vision board planning. The vision board planning will take place on Saturday, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Again, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time on January the 8th. Okay, so I want you to make sure that you join us during that time to just be able to know that no matter what's going on this year, no matter good or bad, you have the opportunity to make the best out of 2020. So this year, 2022, is all about you. And what does that mean when it's all about you? That means you want to look your best, you want to be your best, you want to just go beyond what you had originally thought or considered thinking about. So the great thing about this year is that we want you to be able to do the best you can do, be the best you can be. Now you may say, you know what? I don't want to do all that. I'm just trying to survive day to day, one day at a time, because so much drama has gone on, right? But I'm here to tell you and give you hope that life is more than just going to work, coming home, being on YouTube, feeding your kids, waking them up, taking to bed, and just playing online, mindlessly doing things. So that is a kind of life you may feel comfortable in, but is it healthy? Interaction with others is important. Being able to give outside of yourself is also important. So, as you see, the first part, we'll talk about some of the tips you can use to feel good. I dressed up today, wanted to look my best, feel my best, just wanted to make sure that today I dressed up because I wasn't feeling as in a positive mood yesterday. So I said, Friday, I want to dress up, put a cute dress on, put a necklace on, go out and blink it out. And so that's what I decided to do. So yay, yay. Okay, so when we talk about life and what we get out of it, it's more than just us. So if you have lost that desire to aim for more, I want you to get it back. Go back, get your little girl dream, a little boy dream, go back and get it. Find that joy this year. Commit to finding joy, commit to finding peace, commit to just going above and beyond yourself to do more, to be more. Okay. So that's the first half. The second half is, of course, you guys know I am in it to win it with my Mary Kay. So therefore, it's important to be able to think about the goals that we have for this year. So I have lots of goals with Mary Kay, and my goal is to be able to help you look your best, feel your best, get the most out of life, and just to be able to be more than what's the baseline is. Okay, so let's get started. The first half, I will talk about skincare, makeup, whatever. The second half, I'll come back and talk more about goal setting because I don't want a huge video that's super long and y'all never watch it. Okay, all right. So in the other video that did not have sound, so you can go out and watch that one too. I had on my foundation and I was just now adding some powder to put on my area, my T-zone, because it's really oily. So oil mattifier will also help. I also have my powder, which is bronze 4. My foundation is Mary Kay C170. And so that's where I had started. And so I was telling you the trick to making sure that you can put on your makeup without having to go anywhere is to dip into the powder and swish it around like that. When you swish it around like that, it gives you the ability to go ahead and not have it go everywhere and go right on there. So, some people don't feel comfortable putting on their makeup when they are fully clothed because it'll go everywhere. Or some people like me, I'm like, hey, if I know the tips so that it shouldn't get all everywhere on my thing, but it's always good to have a cloth or something if that is you. Okay. So that's one step. Then I put on my concealer under here because I had some dark areas that I wanted to conceal. So I put it under here and on top of my lids because I do have hooded lids. So although my eyelids are shown right now, which I'm so happy about, they are being so good. Oh my goodness. So I can see them right now, but that doesn't mean by the end of the day they won't disappear or hide, so you won't fully be able to see my lids. But the look today, what I'm going to do is this cute little look, and I will share for you just to brighten up the holiday season. Because one thing that we tend to do is that when the seasons change, we don't necessarily change our makeup color or whatever. We keep that same eyeshadow forever, and we don't want you to do that. So these are the 4 colors that I will be showing you today. The Marlowe, the Moss, Rustic, and Gold Status. These 4 colors is what I will be showing you today, and the way how we're gonna apply it and put it on to make us look the best, okay? So remember to stay in tune for part 2. This is part 1. Part 2 will be goal setting that I will talk about. Also, I quickly want to tell you that my son will be having his YouTube launch soon. So he decided to create a book club for Black boys. It's called Black Boys Do Read. So it's Shane's Black Boys Do Read. You can find him on Facebook. You can find it on YouTube. The channel is just being loaded. So I will help launch that announcement soon too. So just stay tuned because you will be able to see him and be able to see the things that he's doing to help Black boy and literacy. Okay. All right. So let's dig into our eyeshadows. So I have already prepped my face, and the great thing about it is Valentine's season is upon us. So you can think about going to the store. Christmas stuff is discounted. Valentine's Day is already up and promoted. Okay. So we cannot wait till last minute to promote Valentine's Day colors, color selection. So I've already done my eyebrows, and brows are cousins, not sisters. Is that right? Because they're not identical, but they are similar. Okay. So what I like to do when I do my eyeshadow, you could do it however you want to, is make sure you have the right tools. The right tools mean everything. So this is the smudger right here. This is for the crease. And then this is for the eyeshadow brush. That's my daughter Stacia. You see, that's why I gotta keep my Mary Kay business, because she's just all of everything, right? So if you have girls, you totally understand. You cannot go without like makeup. So that's why I'll be a consultant for life, because I use it, my daughter uses it, my family uses Mary Kay. So make sure you have the right tools and brushes before you get started on your eyes. We'll also do a lip color, and then I think maybe we'll add some more in later. Okay. All right, so let's get started with the eyes. And I like, if you've noticed my pictures, I like to go light, dark, and then light again, because I like the frame of my eyes. You know, some arches are higher than others, and yes, I do draw them in, okay? So I use the Mary Kay pencil to draw in my eyes at the top, okay? So at the bottom, what we'll do is start with our first color. And again, when you get this palette, this is how my palette looks. I have 6 of them in there with a little part that you can pull up on the bottom, right? I also have one that has 4, that has 8, or if you are like me that have, you know, I have multiple ones. I have a bigger palette that I didn't bring in here. Oh, there it is. I have a bigger palette, the professional palette that has my name on it, you know, on it, that also was great, and it's filled with makeup colors. So this is a great one. And no, Mary Kay didn't put the little eyes on it in the name. I bought that separately. But that's another one when I want to just go full out. But this is one that I carry in my purse or makeup bag, that, you know, my go-to colors. Okay. So we have 4 colors that we'll be using today. The first one is the Gold Status. And the Gold Status is what I'll do and put on the bottom of my lid, because I have hooded eyes. So I want to cover the bottom plus a little bit over the line. You see that? So that way if if the lid of my eye completely goes away, it'll still be a little bit of it showing. And then when my eye does decide to show or I blink, you can see that it's a nice transition. Okay. So that's the first color I'm going to use. And so we are going to use eyeliner as well as mascara. Okay. And this year, commit to dressing up a little more. You know, I don't know if dressing up makes you feel great or gives you energy, but it gives me so much energy and I'm like, oh, dressing up just puts me in a whole different mood. Okay. The next color we'll use is rustic. And if you want, you can use a different brush each time, or you can clean the one that you put the first color on so that it doesn't bleed no matter what. We're going to blend it all together at the end. So the next color is rustic, and I'll put rustic right on top of that one. And rustic and go, I mean, you can see the difference here. This is the difference between those two. Rustic was the one at the top. Okay, so we are layering them. Okay, the next one is the moss color, and that's the more of a green color, more of the green color that we put on there. So we're going to blend that in right there on top of there. That's a nice, pretty green color. Okay. And then if you don't want to do the full lid, but you want to do some of the lid, again, that's you, that's your business. You can put them wherever you want to because we're going to layer them. All right. And then the next color is the Marlowe. And there is a right to or wrong way. I mean, you know, it's your preference. Because some people like the darker colors on bottom, the lighter colors on top, vice versa. This is just me. I like the lighter colors on bottom and then layering on up. And then, like I said, you know, your favorite color or the color you want to bring out, want to bring out more of this purple color, I put it a little more on to show that definition. Okay. And then at the very top, I'm going back to my gold status and putting it right up here. Someone in one of my Mary Kay classes taught me this tip because it helps to give your color a little more, your eyes a little more pop when you put it in that corner, your brows. Okay, so next thing is let's blend it all together. So you shouldn't see any lines between them. And you don't want to do a hard blend together. You still want people to be able to see the colors, but you want to be able to blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. And one of my lights went out, so gotta give me some more light bulbs, but you'll be able to see this a little better once I am gonna take a picture of this outside. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this not outside because it is cold. I keep forgetting it's so cold outside, but I am gonna take a picture of this, my final picture. Okay, so next is the liquid eyeliner. I like to put eyeliner on next because when I put my mascara, it's going to kind of line my eyes anyway, but you want to do short strokes. Short strokes for your eyeliner. And if you have hooded eyes, wait, I can't talk and do it. There you go. If you have hooded eyes, or you saw my daughter bring her eyeliner all the way up there, I like the liquid because the liquid, I feel like it just goes on so smooth, and that's just my preference. But we do have the regular roll up kind that you can use whatever you like or desire. We got it with Mary Kay. My Mary Kay site is www.marykay.com/SY Huddleston. And you can also, you know, when you type in Stacey Yeager, you'll be able to find my Mary Kay page, my business page, and I have a LinkedIn tree. So therefore, if you find my tree, you're gonna find me. Okay. So that's it with the eyeliner. And then I like the Lash Love Okay, it's called Lash Love, but this is the panorama version. Well, it really flushes out your eyes. So I really like this version because I am allergic to eyelash glue and things within the eyelash magnetic world. So because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, I just prefer to do the regular eyeliner. So you start at the base and you wiggle it up. Start at the base and you wiggle it up. So remember to like and subscribe to my page. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube page and my business page. So let me get some background music going. That's one thing I learned. I need some background music instead of doing the pauses. So here we go. Okay, so that was my mascara, and it has two separate areas. So that was one side. So now we're going to do the other side. You can turn the brush around. Where you going? Okay, there we go. So with that, it's important that you can do your face however you want to. I love how eyes just bling when you have the mascara on. So we have 5 different types of mascara. Oh my goodness. So with mascara, again, you can get what you like. We have one that will help lengthen and bold it. We have waterproof. We have lash love, lash lengthening combined together. We have so many different kinds. So whatever kind you're looking for, I have it. So make sure you reach out. SY Huddleston. MaryK.com/SY Huddleston. So now we're going to do the lip liner. Lip liner is important because you don't want your lips to bleed, your lipstick to bleed or come off or whatever. If you don't have a liner, then it's more likely your lipstick will come off after you drink coffee or throughout the day. But when you use lip liner, it's more likely to stay on. So before I put the lip liner on, we have a lip primer. And this age fighting lip primer is awesome because when you get older, your lips tend to look older as well and have the lines on it. So we are going to go ahead and put on the age fighting lip primer before we do either of those. And again, the lip primer is great to plump out those lips to make sure it helps, you know, your lipstick stay on your lips to make it the best looking. Okay, let's go ahead and do our lips. And I'm just using the berry lip liner. So with that, very okay. So that was the lip liner and red. So red is the color for love, Valentine's Day, bold, you. Many people said, like, you can't wear red lipstick. Honey, everybody can wear red lipstick, any shade. So this is very couture. So this is a deeper type of lipstick color, and it is semi matte. It is a semi matte from Mary Kay, and I just love the way this color looks. You can do bright red, you can do not as bright red. It's up to you. We'll talk more about red lipsticks, as time goes on and we get closer to Valentine's Day. But now is the time to look at my website to get your red lipstick. Okay, so how does that look? Yeah, so that is a fast get ready with me look that I am having today on this Friday, this blessed Friday. And so get ready for part two as I come back live to you on Facebook with changing platforms, so we can talk about the goal setting party for Friday. So get ready, get tuned, let's go.